Okay, y'all, this is our new moon read. I've got like a new little set here I'm trying. New little setup here, so bear with me. All right, so we've got 6 decks that wanted to come play. We're gonna start with this one. It was very loud. This is called the Roast Iconic Oracle deck, and this deck will tell you exactly what you need to get in line right now. And I suggest you heed its advice. Okay. So for the collective, let's see what comes out. It's called a roast deck for a reason, so don't get offended. All right. See if anything wants to fly out while I'm shuffling. Oh, look at that. Okay. Love and Gaslight. All right, I'm just going to read from that book and see exactly what that means. Cute card though, huh? Let's see here. Love and Gaslight. Yikes. Love and Gaslight, there it is. Are you glossing over and suppressing your trauma or another's perspective? Are you steamrolling your or another's feelings? Your cult leader application has been denied. Well, that's telling me that you need to be more receptive to others and care a little more about their feelings. And stop trying to steamroll people. Okay? Okay. All right, moving on. All right, this is the Higher Self deck. We're just gonna move it right along. Just gonna move it right along. Okay. This is fun. It's like a magician with just my hands showing. Okay. All right. Let's just pull a card there. Okay. Confusion. Well, this is for this new moon today, and I don't know if anybody else is super annoyed at all today. But I've been getting kind of annoyed. And it's also a very confusing time. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, we're done with that one. Confusion, the light, and take the first step. Okay. Well, in order to get to the light, you got to take the first step to get there. And there's always going to be confusion, but today with this new moon in Scorpio, you've really got to take the first step, obviously. And even though it might be confusing, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just the first step. Let's keep going. Got a numerology deck here. Let's see what comes up. It's definitely a confusing time. We've got a freeway shut down here in LA indefinitely from a fire. So there's a lot of things planetary going on that's creating like even more chaos, of course. But we do have Venus in Libra, which is wildly helpful for relationships of all kinds, love, beauty, balance. All right, let's see here. I just got these 3 cards that came out. Contemplation, or completion, excuse me. Completion, change, and leadership. All right. All right, 2 9s. That's a great number. That's like all of the numbers, basically, if in numerology. All right, so this is all making sense. Completion. Right now we're in a completion phase. Remember yesterday I said there's some father issues or masculine energy issues we got to let go of. This moon will help with that completion, and change will happen. Leadership comes. Head towards the light. Head towards your light. What is your light? What does your light look like? Seems like leadership for sure. Let's just move these, because I got a few more decks to do here. Okay. All right, geez Louise. Leadership is where you're headed. The confusion is normal, and we have to not think so much. I mean, look at this is just literally like your brain on fire. So just thinking too much is never helpful, really. The light is your guide. 3 cards want to come out every single deck, huh? All right. Let's see. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. This is all very potent. In order to get to that leadership place, in order to create that change, well, we definitely have to surrender, pray, ask for what we want, honor the natural process of growth and transformation, which is slow. This isn't a fast thing, but you have to start somewhere. And look, we have 44. That's a good number too. And then free yourself from critical thoughts towards your body and your worth. You know what I mean? There's no reason to be hard on yourself. There's no reason to be terrible to yourself. It's not, oh, you can't even see that one up there. It's not conducive to what you're trying to do, especially with this new moon. So yeah. The way through this new moon is through, and it's in Scorpio, so it's really a creative energy, a sensual energy, death and rebirth energy is really what we're looking at here. It's hard to surrender for sure. And it's even harder to honor a natural process of growth and transformation because we're human and we want something. When we want it now. And with this day and age that we're in, we usually can get it, but not now. All right, let's see what kind of help we can get in doing so. I have so many decks of cards, like sometimes 14 of them want to come out. I stopped it at 6 today because this is a new setup. I don't have a very big table. I'll have to change my table setup next time, but let's see. Sacred Medicine Oracle. Let's see what the collective has for this new moon. Ooh, okay. Dark Spirit Moon. Look at that. This is literally what we're in right now. A freaking void. The moon is in a void state right now. It's super black outside. It's Scorpio, which is death and rebirth and shadow. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Maybe that's plenty for this deck. It says enough there. To be in the void is to be in the beginning. To be in the void is to be with change. To be in the void is to create a pathway. Look at that. The void is not bad. I know the void feels uncomfortable sometimes, but we can't just constantly be moving or constantly be sitting. You know what I mean? Like, if you're constantly moving, take the first step to being still a little bit more often. And that will be hard, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be easier over time. if you're constantly sitting and thinking and thinking and thinking, well, now's the time to honor the gaps in between your thoughts. Sit in that void, because that's where a pathway is going to be created. And this is all leading to like a leadership role, whatever it is, whatever it's in, whatever you want to do, however it works. That's what it is. This is a very powerful time, a very powerful new moon. We are in an 11/11 portal until the 22nd, and the day of 11/11 is extremely powerful. This is my Archangel Michael deck. So let's see what Archangel Michael has in store. Okay. This is fun. Just hit 11:11 on the time. Oh boy, that's long. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, we're gonna do just one. We're gonna do just one of those. This one. Oh, one just flew out over here. All right. Okay, all right. All right, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward, you see. Reflect. Don't think so much. Create confusion, but reflect. Get into the void. Get into those gaps between your thoughts. Pray. Ask for guidance from your guides, and honor that process of growth within those insights. And don't be so hard on yourself. And then look, oh, that's cute. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. I mean, this is really great. Really great. Let's do one more of those. Pray from the heart. Again, prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Look at how cute that little card is. That looks like my Grandma Glenn. Aww. So yes, we are in a very confusing time. Use the void of this new moon to create a pathway for your change and your leadership. And it's really just a small first step towards your light. And if it's just like just a quick prayer or sitting in silence for a couple of minutes, it's a start. Avoid the confusion. Avoid thinking so much. Avoid all of that. We are in a completion cycle. 2 9s there. We are in a completion cycle. So if we can get rid of and let go of, consciously acknowledge and get rid of the masculine energies that are holding us back within ourselves or around us or from our past, father figures, fathers around us and whatnot, we will be moving forward with change into a leadership position for ourselves. And this is the moon to do it. So if there's ever been a time for you to sit down and meditate or journal or write a list of wishes you have, now is the time. Maybe do some candle magic. I did that last night. I meditate every day, but we are protected. You are protected. And the details need to be refined. The details need to be refined. So hold yourself in love. Pray. Get into the stillness. Listen for some revisions and allow that change to happen. Allow that process to mature. Because this is also a time where doing things that we're not used to doing or doing things in a different way is really important. I didn't want to do it like this. This is fucking crazy what I'm doing right now. But here I am. And if nobody sees it, if everybody sees it, either way, this is helpful for me too. I mean, this is a collective read. So get with yourself, spend some time with yourself, get quiet, get writing, get asking your guides, spirit, God, whatever it is. Prayer can really move mountains. And reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. This is also a huge test in like actual faith and belief. Like, you know, do you actually want what you're thinking, or is that what's going to be revised? And is that why you're confused? So your light guides the way, and that's a very important detail. We want what we want, but we are also meant for certain things. And we all have a talent. We all have gifts. We all have something to offer. That's why we are humans on this earth. Nobody is useless. Nobody is useless. And in doing so, it's a true leadership energy. So now I want to just see, now that we've done that, because remember that first card was love and gaslight, so you're not being kind to yourself and others. So let's see if this Rose Iconic deck gives us anything else now that this is the end. Okay. All right, girl. Okay. Ooh, what's Black Square? Avoid, possibly? Let's see what Black Square is. Okay. Black Square is... Black Square, apparently you are only down for doing the bare minimum during an incredibly significant time to stand up and advocate for human rights. Drawing this card reminds you that your actions need to not be just performative. They must be based in real knowledge and include follow-through, both online and in real life. You don't have to be on the front lines, but at this point in history, you can't be silent either. Wow. This goes along with that first one, with the gaslighting. Love and gaslight. Always have to acknowledge that there is horrific things going on around the world, and while we can't personally do anything about them from where we sit, we can ripple better. We can be kinder to ourselves and others. We can smile at a stranger. Yeah. So how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? And how uncomfortable are you willing to be in the void and in silence? Because that's really where the magic happens. So anyways, happy new moon in Scorpio. Happy Venus in Libra. Utilize that energy for sure. But it's a little spicy right now. Everybody knows it. I can feel it. Everyone else can feel it. Again, this is why we got to follow the light. Get into the void. Get a little quiet. But be firm in what we want and desire. Because it's just going to lead to a very intense but good leadership era in your life. And however that is. Sheesh. That really looks like my Grandma Glenn. Like, really. I can't even tell you. Aww. She's always around. And I am grateful for that. Okay, y'all. Bye.